Keep it going, Mr. World Comic Con. Get out of here.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Reynolds, welcome. Thank you for joining us here at Wizard World Comic Con Chicago. It's a pleasure to have you here, someone of your legendary acting status, so thank you.
Thank you. I'm taking you everywhere I go.
You heard it, Q&A people. Whatever you want to ask, he's going to answer you. He was even offered to do a quick drum solo, but we're going to skip that based on time. Pleasure to have you here. I didn't know this about you, and it's interesting because of films like The Longest Yard. I didn't realize before acting, you went to school for football, and you actually had a football scholarship.
Well, yes. They were sorry to hear me that I went to school for football. Because they thought of a different education. But I went to Florida State, which was about, at that time, going from playing, Jack and Jill Nursery to playing Alabama. And so they were grinding out some guys. I played with a lot of guys that had just got out of the Korean War. And so I love to go to reunions because they're 108 now. And so I'm the youngest one. But we had a great team. We went to a bowl game my first year there, my freshman year. And I started 4 games as a freshman.
Yeah.
And I had a great time. My sophomore year, I got the bad knee, and so I had to kind of lay low. So I went over to it was called the something department. All I know is there were a lot of beautiful girls and a lot of very funny guys and like loafers. and it was the arts department, and I thought this could be very good for me. And that's where I got into the theater.
Yeah, and at the time, I'm sure that the bum knee was a bit of a disappointment, but we're happy it happened because that's what led to your decision to get into acting, like you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then you wound up going to New York and getting involved with what are now some really prominent Broadway theaters and Broadway schools. How did that sort of transition happen from FSU to then starting in theater?
Well, I went to New York, and I had a lady that I was seeing who was studying acting, and I went to class with her, and she got me in a couple of scenes with her, and then I got into the acting studio, and that led to I got a roommate named Rip Torn, who was crazy, but a great actor.
Yeah. So you followed a lady to New York.
Yeah, yes, I did.
Well, we're happy for that as well. Awesome. We have a lot of fans here to see you today. I know they have some awesome questions. So yeah, let's start over here on this side.
Hi.
Wow. I wanted to ask a million questions about Hooper and if you're ever going to direct you again, because your Basic Stories episode was amazing and Sharpness Machine is incredible. But would you mind telling us your favorite story or anecdote about Don DeLuise?
Well, I miss him every day. Every day I miss him. He was the best foil in the world, and I loved stepping on his foot. Every scene, and he would cry, but be so funny. He was the funniest man I ever worked with, and I loved him very, very, very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Way to bring us down, guy. Thanks. Yeah.
Thanks for
No, an awesome performer, an awesome actor. What a pleasure to work with. Yeah.
Hi, thank you for coming. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
I'm a big fan of yours from Evening Shade. I love that show.
Thank you.
My question is, I'm also a big fan of the X-Files, and I wanted to ask you about your guest spot on the X-Files, I think in the 9th season, what that was like and what you remember from it.
You know, I don't really remember too much about it. I don't know whether it was a time when I was imbibing and something. But I don't remember it. But I know that it's a very good show, and I'd like to do it again if they still remember me.